My name is Paul Fisher, and I'm doing a live broadcast for TBC. Let's see here. It doesn't look like I've got a real good connection. Let's get it up to 100%. Okay, looks like I'm on. Can't see my chat though. Shoot. Let me see where that is. Chat. There it is. Okay. I want to start out by letting you guys know that I've been involved with TBC since March 23rd, I believe, in 2017 is when I made my first purchase of Kringles. That is a division of the Billion coin, just like Satoshi is a division piece of the Bitcoin. If you're familiar with cryptocurrency, you'll understand what this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we call ours Kringle, part of a TBC or a Billion coin. One of our coins is now worth 2.9 million euros. It's based on membership. So we have 2.9 million members worldwide that own some TBC or some Kringles. Now, TBC has been out since March 21st of 2016. So we just had our 2-year anniversary. Well, a year ago when I got involved, we had approximately 95,000 members at that time. So we have grown to 2.9. In fact, we're only about 5,000 people away from 3 million today in 1 year. So that's a huge growth. If we do that again with that same percentage, we're going to be, we're going to have a lot of people in a year from now. Anyway, the couple of things that I want to talk about today is how our coin is valued compared to almost all other cryptocurrencies. In fact, all the cryptocurrencies that I'm aware of. And I also want to talk to you about how we're in our distribution phase and how that can affect you. Our coin is based on an algorithm that is proof of membership, POM. Okay, so each time a member joins our community, the price of our coin goes up by €1. We will have 1 billion coins mined, and we will have 1 billion members. Well, we'll have more members than that because anybody can afford to buy Kringles, just like anybody can afford to buy Satoshi. You could buy $1 worth and have Kringles. But let's just compare it to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to have, I think the max is 21 million coins mined ever, 21 million. The problem with that is it's not enough to eliminate poverty in a world where we have 7.5 billion people. So we need a coin that has been designed to be available to every person in the world and complete poverty in the world. So our coin was designed to have 1 billion coins maximum. And our first billion people will bring that price of the coin up to $1 billion. I mean, 1 billion euros. In dollars, it'll be more because USD is more than euros. But for instance, right now it's 2.9 million euros per coin. That's probably about 3.5 or 3.6 US dollars, million US dollars. Okay, so anyway, we do not have our coin on any market exchange or trading exchange, whatever you want to call it. Our coin is not valued by trading on a market, because when you put something on a market, the wealthy can buy it up. And of course, that raises the price and everybody gets excited and goes and starts to invest in it. And then when they get to a certain point, they dump their whatever it is they're trading. For instance, we could just say Bitcoin, and the price starts to drop. And people that are trading to try to make $1 to live off that month, whatever, to try to make an income for themselves, are going to lose. It's like a market is a casino, okay? The house always wins. It's the way it's set up. And the traders are basically just gamblers. Okay, so obviously a few gamblers are going to win, but most of the time, most of the gamblers lose. And it's because they panic and they sell at a loss. And then when that happens and the price drops, then the wealthy buy it up again at that low price, and they end up with more coins than they did before they dumped it. Okay, this way, every time they do that, they get a little bit more of everybody else's coins. So what that does is that causes volatility in the price. You'll notice that there's problems with all cryptocurrencies when it comes to merchants that would be able to accept it and use it. Because if the price is up one day and down the next, then it's extremely risky for any merchant or retailer, service provider to accept a cryptocurrency that could go down in value the next day after they accept it. If you've got a merchant that's selling a lot of product and they've got a fast turnaround where they've got to turn around and take the cash that came in, the profits, and purchase more product to sell more product the next day or the next week, and they're accepting Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has lost value because it's on a market, then they've lost out. And of course, if it's gone up in value, they've made a profit and they're happy. The problem is, as long as the coin is on the market, it's going to go up and down. Now, if you just hold the coin, if you're not a merchant, or if you're a merchant and you accept Bitcoin or something, and you don't need to use it to purchase product, you just want to collect the coin and hold on to it, then that's a good strategy, because overall, every year, the Bitcoin, because of supply and demand, the fact that it's limited to 21 million coins, they've already mined over 16 million. So it's going to go up in value in the long run. It's just in the short run, any cryptocurrency that's on a trading exchange, and you can look at CoinMarketCap and see that the prices go up and down every day, and you just never know which way it's going to go. And it's manipulated by the wealthy, okay, just like all markets are. So our coin was designed specifically not to ever be on a trading exchange, okay? So it's designed to increase in value by people, okay? A community of people that have agreed and they make an agreement when they register, and it's free to register to be a member of the community. And we will be using this coin peer-to-peer, just like all cryptocurrencies have been used peer-to-peer until Bitcoin got pretty popular, and some banks started to accept it, and people were able to exchange it for fiat currency. But our coin right now is certainly not big enough. I would imagine Bitcoin, well, there's no way to really know how many members own Bitcoin or how many people in the world own Bitcoin. Some people say 7 million, some people say 50 million. Point is, it's not enough for their own economy at this point. And of course, with only almost 3 million people, with the billion coin, it's not quite enough to have our own economy. Now, if we were at 50 million to 100 million people that had the coin, we'd have our own economy. Okay, that's all it would take. People would be using it, trading and exchanging it as currency. Okay, and it's not only currency, it's actually money. Okay, it has value, whereas some currencies don't have value. They're not backed by any kind of hard assets that change the definition of a currency to money. The fiat currency system we're on is definitely not money. It's not backed by gold or anything, okay? But this is the reason why, if you're looking out there in the world and watching what's going on in different countries, you'll see that they're starting to move over to cryptocurrency and create their own coins and their own money, and they're repatriating their gold, bringing it back to their country, not to back their currency up necessarily, but just to give confidence to the people that they've got value there that they could use for these, for whatever cryptocurrency they're coming up with. I don't know if you're aware of what's going on in Venezuela, or what has been going on in Venezuela, but the whole country went poo-poo, and people were out of food, and it was bad. Okay, there wasn't any money, and so the government decided to create what they call a petrol coin. Okay, and it's a cryptocurrency based on their oil. The only problem with that is that there's so many sanctions against Venezuela that they can't really sell their oil. And they decided now to actually back their petrol coin with gold. Okay, so the world is watching Venezuela to see if it succeeds. And I can guarantee you, well, almost guarantee you, that it will succeed. It should succeed. People are definitely starting to use it down there. So, and we see the same thing in China with the Chinese yuan. It is petrol. I mean, not petrol. It is crypto. And they just sold 34 billion barrels of oil with it. So that's going to be a huge leverage for them to purchase their oil from Saudi Arabia now, and offer their yuan, which is a cryptocurrency, instead of US dollars. And if that goes down, I don't know if you're aware, but China is the biggest consumer of oil in the world. So it can really affect the US dollar. They won't need the US dollar. Okay, so this is what's going on. This is the future, and you need to pay attention to what's going on around the world in that sense, just to cover yourself. And anyway, so the billion coin was created with these things in mind. And the way the value is set up, like I said, every time a member joins, it raises the price of the coin by €1. So with 2.9 members, we have 2.9, our coin is worth 2.9 million euros. We have 2.9 million people. Okay, so when it gets up to 1 billion, then the coin will max out at that price. It will never get higher. And it will be worth 1 billion euros. Okay, so a little bit more in US dollars. Now, the great thing about our coin is it never goes down in value. Okay, every day it goes up because every day new members join. So it's impossible for the coin to go down, okay, because it's not on the market. Okay, right now we're growing tremendously. We have grown tremendously over the last year. We've had to upgrade our software, hardware, whatever they call it, and it actually not rebuild, but completely come up with a new blockchain system. So we're about ready to migrate over to that system, which will enable us to just really grow, just poof, man. And we'll just, transactions will go in seconds, just really fast. Unbelievable amount of unlimited transactions. Okay, right now you could probably notice Ethereum is having problems like Bitcoin did a while back. In fact, it was right when Bitcoin had problems with their blockchain being slow with transactions that ours happened. Okay, we had enough transactions within our community that it was slowing things down. So we do things a little bit differently because we want to be different, and we want our coin to be used, okay, peer to peer by the entire world. So, and when we do get 1 billion members, there won't be any poverty in this world, okay? Even though we have 7.5 billion people. The coin will be worth $1 billion each. There'll be lots of people that will be multi-billionaires. Okay, and then we'll have lots of people that will be multi-millionaires. In fact, our goal in the way we're going through this distribution phase is designed to create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. So we've got promotions that will allow us to give that opportunity to people still. We've got, with 2.9, almost 3 million people, we don't even have 1 million people that have a full coin, okay? Who can afford almost 3 million euros for one coin? It's ridiculous, right? So in order to balance it out, admin, the creator, has created what they call a cookie promotion. And in this cookie promotion, you're rewarded with cookie points. And all you have to do right now, between now and the redemption period, which starts on May 1st and goes for the whole month of May, is to purchase $100 US dollars in Kringles, okay? And then there's a $10 lifetime wallet fee. You don't ever have to pay for transaction fees ever. So that's another thing. We have control of our system, so we don't need to charge people anything. So $100, and you get, let's see, 100 million cookie reward points. And each one of those points is worth 1 Kringle. So 100 million Kringles is 1 full billion coin, okay? 1 full billion coin, which right now is worth 3.6 million US dollars. Okay, so this is how you can become an instant potential billionaire. You will become an instant millionaire because the price is, like I said, already worth over 3.5 million US dollars per coin. So for every $100 you spend, you get 100 million cookie rewards that you can redeem in the month of May and for Kringles, okay? And they'll be put into your wallet, and you'll see the full coins put in your wallet when you hit the redeem button in your back office. Okay, so it's the most amazing thing ever. Before that, we had a system where actually before the cookie reward, there was no system. Or was there? I can't remember now. We've had a lot of promotions. We've been giving the gift away. What we do is we're giving our coin away to people so that when they accept it, they fill out their name and their email address, and they become a member of the community. Raises the price of our coin. Plus, it gets Kringles into their wallet, and they could sit there and watch it grow like a savings account. And now they could spend it, but what would be the point? The gift right now is worth 25,000 Kringles is what we're giving away to anybody who wants it. Is worth, what was it last night? $919 US. So that you get free. Everybody gets that free. Everybody in the world, man, woman, child, dog, cat, whatever, gets that. Okay, I'm just kidding about the dog and the cat. Okay, so we're giving this coin away, and this way our membership grows fast. And the faster it grows, the faster we'll become our own economy. And people have already been using the billion coin and Kringles to purchase things all over the world. We're in over 200 countries, so that pretty much in every country in the world. And people are buying used cars. They're not buying brand new cars yet. Yeah, we haven't gotten that popular. But they're buying used cars. They're buying computers. They're buying just all kinds of stuff. They're getting services. People are paying their rent. People are buying land in different countries. So it definitely works. In fact, we're making as many transactions and buying as much stuff as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So we're right there. And we're growing really fast. And we're about to hit this migration. So we need people who have been given the gift to realize that they're going to have to move their wallet over. And I will help all the people that I've given the gift to do that. And if they also need to be aware of this cookie reward program, because they've got a chance now to become an instant potential TBC billionaire. And I don't know how long that cookie promotion is going to run, but like I said, once we hit our first million that we know have at least one coin each, that's, I'm sure, is when they're going to cut that promo off. Maybe sooner, I don't know. But like I said, we have 3 million people, but it's just that most of them have not taken advantage of that. Just a few at the top, not the top, but a few who first came in, purchased coin, and then they took advantage of the reward system for giving the gift away. And if you gave the gift away to a certain amount of members, they would give you a full coin or more, depending on how many gifts you gave away of the coin. So it's really an awesome. I've been doing this now for a year. It's been available for 2 years. It's real. The admin does not sell any coins. He or she makes no money except the $10 back office one-time wallet fee, lifetime wallet fee charge, one time $10. Okay, I mean, Bitcoin, I saw people trying to exchange Bitcoin. Transaction cost would be 10 or 15 bucks to try to make a transaction for 10 or 15 bucks. It was crazy. You'd spend $30 when you don't. When I first got onto Bitcoin, transactions were only like 50 cents or something like that per transaction. But, you know, when it slowed down, miners were able to say, hey, you know, we want more money. It's not how our system is set up, okay? Because we saw that even 2 years ago, we saw the potential for abuse. Okay, so anyway, there'll never be any transaction fees after you pay that $10 one time. And you don't have to pay the $10 right now. I mean, but you come in for free and get the gift and just let the gift sit there in your account and grow every day. But why not take advantage of the cookie reward system and purchase $100 from a trusted seller? Okay, it wouldn't be from admin. It would be from a trusted seller like myself or anyone else you see on these videos that say that they're a trusted seller. Not everybody can sell, just those who are are trusted to sell and not discount their coin, because discounting the coin would destroy the coin. So we're very, very strict when it comes to discounters and discounting. And we do have control of that. And that's actually a very good thing. It's, when you think about it, it's just common sense. It has to happen. So yeah, it's certainly real. Okay. So, and here's another thing that's just absolutely amazing about this cookie reward system. People are going out in other countries. I don't know if too many people here in the United States are doing this, because people in the United States have been so brainwashed in how money or currency works. And we have only been alive. Most of us have not been born before 1913, when the Federal Reserve, the private bank, took over the United States money and started charging us interest for them loaning us their money. That's what our US dollar is. It's Federal Reserve notes. Okay, and we could talk about that on another call, hopefully tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Hopefully every day at 5 o'clock, I'll be here talking. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to, chat away in the chat box, ask me questions while I'm talking, and I'll answer your questions. Okay, if you want to get involved with the Billion Coin in our community, and you want to join for free and get your gift, then just look at the link down below the video and sign up. It's real easy. You'll get 2 emails. You need to make sure you've got a real email, so you'll get those, and look in your spam if you don't find them, because it may show up in your spam. But you need to click on the confirmation links in those 2 emails, and that will set up your wallet in your back office. Okay, and your back office is good for 30 days, and then for free. And then after that, you need to pay $10 if you want access to the back office. It's always going to be there for you, so whenever you don't have to pay $10 right then, but whenever. Okay, so it's incredibly exciting. Oh, I was going to tell you about the merchants. These TBCians, we like to call ourselves, are going to merchants, and they're saying, listen, we've got this cookie reward system going on with this particular cryptocurrency. And what time is it here? I got 2 minutes. Okay. If you accept TBC for your services or your product, if you're able to, then not only you don't have to worry about the price going down, but for every $100 that you receive for your services or your products, that will enable you to get 1 full coin, basically, to redeem that in the month of May. We'll have another redemption period sometime further on in the year, but for those who want to get it in right now and take advantage of it, please do so. We've just got about 2 months left. And then after that, if we have another redemption month and the cookie rewards continues, then great, and we'll continue to grow. And but yeah, merchants can make unbelievable amounts of coins just by accepting it. But you've got to be in a situation where you can accept the coin and sit on it until we've got our own full economy. Okay, so I believe that about wraps this up. I'm not going to be able to talk about some of the other things I wanted to talk about, but or give you even more details about this cookie reward system we've got. But I'll be here, not every night. I'll try to be here every night, but things do come up, and I won't be able to be here on every single night. But I'm going to try to keep this slot available, or close to this slot, 5 o'clock Pacific Daylight Savings Time. So, okay, I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you get involved with us. So that's it. Have a fantastic night or day wherever you're at. And I'll see you on the next one. Now, if I can just figure out how to end this, because I really have never done this before. Let me put my glasses back on. Okay, I think this is it here. Okay, but then it says here off air. Does that really mean it says up here off air?
Did it say that the whole entire time?
Yeah.
Then you wasted a whole entire
So how do I get online?
Mm.
I mean, the camera's on, it's picking up our voices, but it says click, it's got a chat here, I can chat away.
Try clicking off air.
Huh?
Try clicking off air.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Now it says leave call, so that's like I'm on the call.
Let me see if I can go to my phone and see if I can do it.
I can give you the link. Actually, I guess this would be the link.
Send it to me on Discord. Just copy it, paste it on Discord. I'll join.
Okay.
I'll be down here.
Discord. What the heck is Discord? I'm online and it could be live. Let's see, Discord. Where is Discord? I don't have Discord anymore. There you go. I can't find Discord on my. I can't find Discord. Which icon is Discord? It doesn't say Discord. Is this one Discord?
Yes, if you want to install it, it's a website.
I know, but it always comes on, and I just click it off. I don't see it here. Maybe I have to look it up in the programs. Discord.
Type here to search.
Type here to search.
And type in Discord.
This is going to send me to a website.
Go to the website.
How weird, I don't have Discord anymore.
What country are we in?
Okay, there's my link right here. You have any other way I can send it to you? You have any other way I can send it to you? There's the
Yeah, what country are we in?
URL.
Rena, are you retarded?
I might be live, so be careful what you say.
Just type it in. Open a new tab.
Oh, you want me to check to see if I'm live?
Yeah. Just open a new tab, send it to me on Discord, and I'll see if I can join. And if you're
I don't have Discord for some reason.
you can type, it's a website.
I know, but it used to pop up. It's like an app. It's on my computer. Okay, let's see if it shows up. Of course, it may just show up with me. Yeah. Okay, let's see. It shows up. Of course, it may just show up with me. Oh, okay, so it looks like I'm live. It says live right here, Diego. And it's red, so it's live. I can go back to the beginning. See, this is the beginning of when it started.
So you was live. I'll just try going on Discord and see if I can join it.
Okay.
You join?
I'm still on, but I'm trying to figure out if I blew it or not.
So how can you still be on what you're talking about?
Oh, I'm still on, but maybe nobody else is seeing it but me. So I need to be careful until I can figure out how Diego can open it up on his phone.
You have a clean spots and a dirty plate sitting behind me while you were.
No, I have the camera pointed up.
Go here. It says login or something. Like that, you couldn't talk. Yeah, it's.
I could be live right now. Yeah, that's okay for us to talk. We're trying to figure out people, even if they're watching, are realizing, okay, Paul's not sure whether it's even working.
Type in your login.
I don't remember what my password was. I didn't write down my password. Well, now my computer's frozen.
Funnel Highlands. A buddy of mine, Andrew, has a house there that's around 13,000. I haven't seen it there, so first time to check it out.
Now, my computer shows him.
Gosh, Maria.
Oh, now I lost Discord again. Oh, there it is.
Funnel Highlands. A buddy of mine, Andrew, has a house there that's
Diego, I can't find.
You don't remember your password?
I have oh, message. Okay, never mind. I'm sending it to you. I'm trying to.
Right, I'm joining it.
What's that?
I'm joining it.
Oh,
Raise your hand up. Raise your hand up.
hang on a second. Let me get. Can you hear somebody coughing in the background?
That's not me.
Now I lost Discord again. Oh, there it is. Is it live?
Yeah.
So you just saw me, my lips move?
I'm hearing the sound of
I
the
can't find.
like I'm hearing the cough. You don't remember your password?
I have oh, message. Okay, never mind. I'm sending it to you. I don't know what.
Right now you're on your glasses.
Oh, so that's
So it's working.
okay.
Great. It works.
What's that? Oh. Okay, so now you can see me. Now you can. Oh, you're not watching anymore, right?
You can't hear you guys. The earplugs on. Button.
Never mind.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off.